Welcome to a special edition of Spoilers Please, in which I just got bald.
Jackson got gone.
Jackson got dogged.
Yeah.
He got turned into a dog. This is
Honey,
Jackson.
I turned my friend into a dog.
Honey, Jackson's a dog.
Are you saying
now.
Jackson dogged?
Jackson's a yuck dog. No, Nelson. No, sorry, Jackson. I didn't mean that. I loved you. I'm hooking up with Jackson. Welcome to Spoilers Please, a podcast in which some friends come together and talk about movies we haven't seen. I'm Bailey Lancaster, and to my right is...
I'm Tom Verness.
And to Thomas Burness's right is...
George.
Green Tree.
And that's us.
Green Tree.
Yeah.
Green Tree. And that's us, the three boys from Whoop Whoop.
From Whoop Whoop.
Oh, I like that. That's
From Whoop Whoop.
I like
no,
Whoop
actually, I
Whoop.
don't really like that. No.
The three banana... Hold on, let me try again. The three banana benders from Whoop Whoop. How are we doing today?
Nice, nice.
How we doing on this fine summer's eve? Spring?
I'd
Get
say it's
by.
more nighttime now.
Anyway, how are we doing on this fine summer's nighttime?
Night. Very good, very good.
Are we doing good?
Yeah,
Feel
feeling,
that,
feeling
feel that.
fine.
Oh,
Everyone feel my head. Everyone get in. ASMR.
ASMR head feel.
I got bald.
For Leukemia's greatest shave.
For leukemia's greatest shave. And it feels very odd, and I'm going to be touching my head a lot this episode because it literally happened like an hour ago. Also, Burns didn't watch a movie this week called Taxi Driver, in which I'm sure the poster's up, but I look very similar to Robert De Niro.
Yeah, maybe, I think it's actually just Bailey.
It's actually me in that picture. I photoshopped myself in there.
Yeah.
It was
So-
me!
So it's a Martin Scorsese film.
It was a Martin Scorsese
Martin
film.
Scorsese.
Yeah, Martin Scores. It was a Martin Scores film.
Yeah. Starring Robert De Niro.
Starring Robert De Niro and Jesus Christ, I swear to God I had the
Whoa,
actors
really?
up.
Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ is also
Makes
in
his
this
Wow.
second coming in Taxi Driver.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Seed of Christ,
The
second
seed of
coming.
JC changed the world. Robert De Niro. We've got Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Sybil Shepherd, who, whatever. Harvey Keitel.
Uh-huh.
Albert Brooks. You know Harvey Keitel? He's in, what's it
Don't
called?
say House of Cards.
Mother,
Mother, Father, Gentleman.
Motherfucker.
Mother, father, gentleman.
Yeah, Mother, Father, Gentleman. Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
Harvey Keitel, the wolf.
Oh.
It's got Peter Boyle,
Okay.
the dad from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Nice.
We're an Everybody Loves Raymond fan cast now.
Deborah.
Deborah.
And that's pretty much all the notable actors in it. Oh, Martin Scorsese's in it.
Okay, yep.
Directed by Martin Scors. It's a drama / crime film.
Who's it written by? Can I ask that?
Yeah.
Can I just get a quick?
Yeah.
Who's written?
No, definitely. Just give me oh but a second, my friend.
Okay.
Thomas Henry
I
Burness.
just want to know.
It is written by Paul Schrader.
Okay.
In case you wanted to know.
Paul Schrodinger.
Do you want to know who it's? Yeah, Schrodinger's cat. It's written by. It's
Yeah.
written by Schrodinger's cat.
That's a good joke.
We can do something
We're
with
an
it.
intellectual podcast here.
It was released 3 days after my birthday. 17 years before. February 8th, 1976.
Cool.
No, I got that wrong. Anyway.
Oh, or even better.
Even more.
Alright, sweet.
Even cooler.
Better.
Yeah, so is that all I have to give you? Or is there anything else?
I get 3 questions.
You get 3 questions. Give us those 3 questions. I'd really appreciate them.
I think I want to ask really about. Did he do that haircut to himself, or did he get someone else to do it? Because it's really throwing me off.
Have you seen this, George?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did it himself.
Of course he did. So he's crazy.
But it doesn't-
He's clearly a nut job. I mean, only crazy people give themselves shitty mohawks like
Yeah, only crazy people shave their head.
that. So what else should I ask? So he's a taxi driver.
You assume so, yeah.
I'm assuming.
You'd
he's a
hope so.
I hope he's a taxi driver.
As an Uber driver.
Yeah, I think he might be an Uber driver. No, he's a taxi driver. I know this much.
That's not be silly.
Is I mean, it's gonna take place. It's take place in New York. Where all the taxis
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'll
good.
give
That's
that.
where every
Yeah.
taxi is.
So all the taxis.
If you
they're
said,
born there.
yeah, that's where they're born. If you said no, I would have just gone. Okay, must be in London.
Bullshit. Oh.
Because that's the place with the second most amount of taxis.
It's like the most amount of human babies are born in a hospital. Second most amount is in the household.
Yeah. Yeah, London's
know?
like my house.
These are some fun geographical facts.
Yeah, this is some. I hope you're having fun, like we are.
And learning, because we're an intellectual podcast.
This is the intellectual episode, I think. This
Yeah.
is,
We're so smart.
This is the educational episode.
I hope you're having fun and learning a thing.
Yep.
One.
Yep. And my final question: at any point in this movie, does he eat vegetable lasagna?
He eats vegetables.
In lasagna form?
No.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately not, I'm very sorry.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I've got everything I need to get this started.
Yeah.
So I might get started.
Much like the song, Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Yeah.
Hit me
Much
And
like the
George.
song "Let's Get This Started."
in here.
I'll fire away.
Just like that one song that we all referenced. That one really good song. Fire Away.
No, that's "Bombs Away."
Sorry.
No, not that Shepherd song. Wait, that's the Geronimo song.
Geronimo.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, don't talk to
Geronimo Away.
Now say Geronimo.
me. Ah, Geronimo!
No, it's "Bombs." Then you say "Bombs Away."
Bombs away. Bombs away. So, this movie is about Robert De Niro, who plays a character named... Max Mad.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, and
Yes.
they call him Mad Max.
They call him Mad Max.
Yeah.
So his first name is Max.
No, his first name... Yeah, his first name's Max. and his last name's Matt, M-A-D-D.
Oh, like mud. Like puddle.
No, "Mud" was spelled with 4 Ds.
Yeah, mine's with 40.
Sorry. Go on.
The
Sorry.
40 experience.
40.
They spray real mud at you in the cinema.
Yeah, he wet
He
farts
does
and
a
mud
wet fart
comes
on
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but everyone just calls him Mad Max because they like your name's stupid and should be backwards.
Of course.
Yeah, like
Their parents fucked him over.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So and he's a taxi driver in New York, where all the taxis are born. Most of them besides London.
Yeah.
And it's about him. So yeah, let me set the scene. He's driving one day in a taxi. And he gets in, and he gets a like this is like setting up the story of the show. And a man gets in his taxi, and he says, "Man, I really hate taxis." He's like looking at his watch, and there's like traffic everywhere. He's really mad at the taxi, like being in a taxi because he hates them. They're dirty and stinky. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. They're dirty and stinky.
Yeah, I mean, like how many people ride in taxis, and how many
Oh.
people are really yucky and dirty?
Like dozens.
Yeah, dozens, yeah. So he says, maybe I should like make my own like taxi company, but make it good.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does he do?
And then Mad Max gets really angry and he goes, Mad Max.
Yeah, he was
He's
mad.
really angry. He's like,
He has
man,
to.
what taxis are good. I'm a taxi driver. I've done it my whole life. I'm
Yeah.
really good at my job. Just be happy with the taxi. He's like, no, I'm gonna make them better and better. And he leaves the car after he gets to his destination, and he goes to found Uber.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
Wait, so
Yeah.
his real name is Max Uber.
It's his middle name, I think. Was it
Oh.
his
No,
middle
no,
name?
Mad Max doesn't start Uber.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
the guy who drove
Oh,
around.
right. So,
Oh,
this,
it's
so,
Alex
so
Stein
the man,
starts
so the
Uber.
man was Mr. Uber.
Yeah, he was Mr.
Yeah.
Uber. He's Mr. Uber who got in the
Yeah.
car and Mad Max drove
Hans
around.
grew Uber.
Yeah, Hans grew Uber.
Yeah, Hans GR in brackets and then Uber in
No, Gr
X.
is his middle name.
Oh, it's his middle name.
Hans grew Uber.
Yeah, Hans grew Uber.
Uber.
Hans
Ah.
Gr- Uber.
Ah.
Yeah.
So his real name. So like when people like meet him, it's like, hey, what's your name? He's like, Hans Uber.
Yeah, Hans Uber.
And they're like,
Yeah.
oh.
What's your middle name?
Gr?
Yeah.
Ah. So when
Exactly.
when his name's on like a medical form, it's like Gr Uber, comma Hans.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Sorry.
So then he starts Uber.
He starts Uber. Yeah.
So it's
What
like
year is
sush-
this?
He started Uber in like 2000s.
Oh, okay.
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 It's acceptable. This is an alternate timeline.
This is like okay.
Yeah, it's got to be alternate timeline. That doesn't make sense in our timeline.
No, that makes
It's
fair
not
enough.
based on a true story.
No, okay.
It's
fair
not
enough.
based on
it's,
true
it's work of
timeline.
fiction.
Yeah, it's not like Shutter Island.
No, that's real. That happened.
Real.
Marvel Universe happens.
I was there.
Yeah. And so he starts Uber, and Mad Max doesn't like that at all. So he wages a war. That's the start of this movie. It's him declaring war on Uber drivers and Uber in general.
War on Uber.
Because he's a taxi driver and he's worked for the taxi company.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
And this is why, and then so it's like it has the opening scene like after he like it's like a monologue like with a black and it's like fading and showing around his apartment and stuff, and it's like him shaving his head in a mirror and he's like like getting ready
Is
for
that
war.
the noise it's making?
Yeah. Like that really nice shave noise, you know, and he
Yeah.
does that. And he's shaving his head and then he puts like face paint on and he gets ready to go out for a day's work of stopping the Uber drivers.
Gotta kill them all.
Yeah, he does. And so, have you ever played the game Crazy Taxi?
Yeah.
He drives like that.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Yeah, he plays. Yeah,
He's
So
ready
wait,
to
is
He's
this
ready to make some crazy money.
makes crazy bank, and he does crazy driving moves.
Hold on, so you're
And-
telling me this is sorry to cut you off. Is this what is it called? Crazy Taxi? Is this Crazy Taxi the movie the game experience?
Yes,
Taxi
sort of.
Driver.
Yeah, sort of.
Hey,
Interesting.
the new Crazy Taxi mobile game is a war on Uber.
So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so he goes out to war with the Uber drivers, and he hunts down these Uber drivers, and he's trying to make his way up to the top so he can beat, kill Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber.
Yeah, Hans Gruber, and once he beats Hans Gruber, the Uber company will just fall and crumble to pieces.
Yeah.
And the taxi drivers will rule New York City again.
Oh.
Right?
It's kind of like in the Need for Speed. We gotta race your way up the ranks.
Yeah, like Underground 2.
Kind of like an Underground 2.
Yeah, the best Need for Speed.
The best
game
Need for
ever.
Speed game. ever.
So he does this, and he interrogates, he goes and fights and drives, he catches up to all these Uber drivers, and he knocks them off the road.
Whoa!
And then he has a really he has a gun.
Oh!
And
Hold
that's
on.
that's how he interrogates the people, and he shoots them and stuff, and
Yeah.
he's where are they? Where is he?
Oh, so he goes Batman a little
He does
bit.
a
Yeah.
Batman.
He does a little Batman thing. He's like a
It's like a
Batman.
reference.
Does he
Yeah,
kind
like a little reference, haha.
hashtag callbacks?
Yeah.
Does he say Rachel?
No, he just says where is he?
Oh,
referring to Hans Gruber.
Oh.
So he's tracking him down so he can defeat him. And he's interrogating them all. He's like, oh boy, gotta get this guy. And he
Gotta
beats
get
him
him.
up, and then he pulls over an Uber driver. That's Jodie Foster. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Jodie Foster. Yeah. And he pulls her out. He goes, where's Hans Gruber? And she's like, oh, I don't know. And I'll just, I'm scared. And he's like,
I'm-
yeah, you better tell me where he is. And then she's like, I don't know. I don't really know. And then she kind of woos him over. They settle out, and it's starts a little love subplot on the side.
Hold on. How old is she? How old is she? And what's her character's name?
How old's Jodie Foster now?
I think she's in her 50s, maybe
When was the movie released?
76.
Oh, she's very young. She's just got her license.
Ooh, okay.
She's
Alright.
18, isn't that right? Is that right in New York?
You get your license at 17 in America.
She had a license for a year.
It's okay. Okay, what's her name? I'll believe that. She's 18. What's her name?
Okay. Yeah, it's anything that can happen. Let me think.
Just take a minute. Just take your time. Jodie Foster, the 18-year-old in the film Taxi Driver's name is, who's an Uber driver? Her name is...
Whoopi Silberg.
Whoopi Silberg is Jodie Foster's character's name. And
Yeah.
what does Whoopi Silberg say when he pulls her over?
Oh, it's just a lot of nothing babble that the writers made up just to kill time in the movie because they kind of ran out of material at this point. And they're like, well, let's just kind of skip to the big battle at the end.
The Batteru.
Anyway, yeah, and then it turns out that she's actually Hans Gruber's daughter, secret daughter that no one knew about, illegitimate child. Yeah.
Oh.
And then he has Hans Gruber decides, oh, I have to save my illegitimate daughter because
Why?
She's my daughter. She's not a blood.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So he has to save her from Mad Max, and Mad Max goes, "No, you can't do that. I need to kill you." And then they have like a big showdown in their cars, like the taxi driver versus like the mega Uber. Yeah.
The mega Uber?
The Uber Mega?
The hyper Uber?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Whoa.
It can go real fast.
The Uber Mensch?
The Uber...
Sorry.
The Uber Mensch?
Yes.
He said
What about the Ubermensch?
The Ubermensch.
Is that what it is?
No. The Uber people, no.
Okay.
The Uber humans,
Yeah.
no.
The Ubermans.
Yeah, the Ubermans. Yeah, the Ubermans. Yeah.
It's the new Marvel Netflix series.
The Uber...
The Ubermans.
They live on the moon, and there's a dog.
Yeah.
And Black Bolt.
Sounds bad.
What? Stream it on
Netflix.
HBO now. Is it HBO?
HBO Go.
Oh.
Stream it on Hulu Plus. Go on.
And they have that big final showdown, and it ends really with Hans Uber dying to the hero, and the taxi drivers rising up and taking back New York for themselves, so they can make all the big monies.
So is that the end of the movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so just so I can, because I haven't seen this one, so just as a really quick rundown, basically, Mad Max goes on a tirade to kill Uber.
Mm-hmm. Destroy Uber.
Destroy Uber from the outside in.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, not from the outside in, from the inside out.
Yeah, true. Okay. Does he end up killing?
No, from the outside in. Yeah, that's right.
From the outside in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Does he end up killing Hans Uber's daughter?
No.
Illegitimate daughter?
No.
What does he do to her?
Don't know, just lets it go.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like that romance subplot. It doesn't kind of work. It doesn't work out.
Like they kiss.
Because you killed her father.
Yeah.
like-
You know what? That'll do it.
You
every
know,
time.
that really does kind of ruin
Yeah.
any kind of romantic feeling someone can have for
We've
you.
all been there.
We've all been
Yeah,
there.
it's
Like
all- it's all
I've killed many a father. So that was good.
Thanks.
That was really good.
Thank you.
My favorite part about it was, like, it's weird because you kind of like nailed the timeline of like when Uber was actually created,
Thank you.
and also did you do prior research? Because the guy who actually created Uber's name was Hans Uber. His name was Hans Uber.
Hans Uber.
Hans Uber. That was his full name, his birth name. And, like, for the first time ever, I think you might have actually been cheating on the podcast spoilers, please. Because you've nailed it all. It's kind of weird. You've won spoilers, please.
Is this a fucking bit?
You've won spoilers, please, a podcast in which friends come together and talk about movies that we haven't seen. You've won.
Congratulations.
We can stop now. Can we stop now? Can we stop this whole thing?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What can I say about congratulations?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this movie is about this guy who can't sleep, and he's like...
Oh, he's an insomniac.
He's an insomniac, yeah. Like the song. He's an insomniac.
Like
and
the developers of Spyro.
like the developers of... Oh,
And Ratchet and Clank.
and Ratchet and Clank also.
And don't forget everyone's favourite, Resistance, Fall of Man.
That's my favourite video game that they made.
Yeah. They're almost as good as Rare.
Robert De Niro is like, I can't sleep, I might as well be a taxi driver and make money while I don't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes a taxi driver and he's like, I actually hate everything in New York City. I hate all the people. He's like, they're all scum. Because he only drives at night because he can't sleep. And he's like, they're actually all just disgusting scum. I hate them all. And then he kind of like, as he goes on, he like meets a girl and he's like, I'm a get with her. Wink.
Mm-hmm.
Wink. And then he doesn't because he's a weirdo and he doesn't understand normal human etiquette. Like, he takes her on a date to like a porn movie. And he's like, what do you mean? I don't get it. Why didn't you like that? And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mm.
And he's like, oh, I didn't know you wouldn't like it. And she's like, don't talk to me. And then that falls through. And then he goes to meet Jodie Foster, who's like a prostitute. But she's like a child prostitute.
Ooh.
And he's like, I'm gonna break you out of here. And she's like, whatever, dude. And then he basically becomes the Punisher. And he just kills her pimps. And just kills a bunch of people. And saves her. and returns her home to her parents. Like, yeah, he just becomes the Punisher and he just kills a bunch of criminals.
What
and
the
then he
fuck?
becomes a hero and then he just goes back to being a taxi driver. It's so fucking cool. And he makes, like, you know the gun from Assassin's Creed, like the wrist gun?
Yeah.
He basically makes that.
That's right, yeah.
What
Like,
the fuck?
Yeah, like some dude's coming up to him and he just goes, "Shh," and he just blows him away. Like he has a gun hidden in like in the wrist part of his jacket. It's so fucking cool, dude.
I can't believe I haven't seen this movie.
Dude,
What the fuck?
like for real, go watch it because like he just walks into this place with a bunch of guns and he's just like Harvey Keitel, bang, and
Douche.
then
Doos.
oh,
Two more flinching. Two
doos.
doos.
And then he just
Give him
blows
the handguns. Doos doos.
Dudes, oh nice try, Cartel. And then he just blows a bunch of people away. It's fucking cool.
That's cool. That's awesome.
It's a really like that's all it is. Like it's a really simple movie, but it's just so cool. Like I really liked it a lot.
Nice. I'm very looking forward to that. I'm actually
Yeah,
I'll go watch that.
Definitely go watch it.
that.
It's really
It's good.
It's really cool because
Alright.
it's like it's very simple and it's a very there's not much going on in the movie, but like it's easy to wrap your head around and it's cool because he's like a cool character because like
No.
and then he shaves the cool mohawk
Does it
and his
cool
jacket's cool and his name's Travis.
Travis.
Travis Touch. No, Travis Bickle.
Not that one.
Travis Bickle Rick. And he looks into the camera and he goes, "I'm Bickle Rick."
Alright, we made George leave. It wouldn't be an episode of Spoilers, please, if George did not leave.
Beans Louise, come back here, you pickle. We'll be in a pickle without you.
Don't say it. He won't come back. Every time you say it, he's gone for another 30 seconds.
He's gone for another 30 years. I'm never gonna see my friend George.
6 months
ever
without seeing
again.
George every time you say.
Damn
Pickle
it!
Rick.
But yeah, this movie's cool as hell, and I recommend someone go see it, even if it's you or you, Jackson.
He's asleep. He's really bored. Kiss him on the boy head.
Kiss him on the boy head.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool as hell. I recommend you guys see this. Your rate. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Sorry, give me a rating.
I'll give you a rating. Your rating is. Your rating is. A dozen porn films. Out of like pornography films, like you know when you go to like the cinema and you watch them, like they show you in old movies.
Yeah.
A dozen porn films out of a very young and sexy Robert De Niro. Like really young and sexy Robert De Niro. That's my rating.
Very nice. I
Very
like that
nice.
very
Yeah,
much.
okay.
Cool.
And my rating is 5 stars. Like Uber.
Very good. Very, very good.
Nice. So,
shit,
I watched a
that's so
movie called The Last Song starring Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth.
Is
And
this
also-
where they got married?
This is the one where they met and they got engaged like 3 years later.
Oh, yeah.
But guess who else is in this movie as Miley Cyrus's dad?
Greg Kinnear!
Greg fucking Kinnear!
Greg Kinnear!
Yeah, Greg Kinnear!
Oh!
Yeah, you know it. Greg Kinnear!
We're a Greg Kinnear fan casted
We do love
hard!
Greg Kinnear over here.
Oh!
Yeah, it's a magical film. Very magical.
She looks very distressed in that.
She
like,
does.
Look at her. What
She
the
doesn't-
hell?
That doesn't look romantic.
No.
She
Yeah.
looks a little scared.
She does actually. She looks very scared.
She looks very young
This
too.
movie was
Very
released
young, yeah.
In 2009?
No, really. I thought
2009.
it was 12.
No, it was 9.
Jesus Christ.
Greg
Pretty sure it was
Kinnear.
2009.
Dad.
Well, 2010, sorry. 2010. I'm close.
Yeah.
It's a drama, music, and romance film. Got a 5.9 IMDb. Yeah, Miley Cyrus, Greg Kinnear, Bobby Cole, ... Liam Hemsworth, Halleck Beals, Kelly Preston. All these names. No one else is anyone of note.
No one of note.
No one else of note.
No.
Directed by Julianne Robertson. Written by Nicholas Sparks. You know, screenplay to Nicholas Sparks film.
Yeah.
Take what you will from that.
From the author of The Notebook and A Walk to Remember.
Yeah. Walk to Remember is actually a very good book. Side note, we're now with Nicholas Sparks fancast.
Yeah, we love Nicholas Sparks.
Right.
Shuts out.
You have 3
Quick shouts out
questions.
to Nicholas. Hey, quick shouts out to Nicholas Sparks.
3 questions about the film, please.
First question. Does Greg Kinnear say anything Matthew McConaughey related?
No. I'm sorry. No.
Damn it. God rest.
Damn it.
God rest his soul.
Damn it.
Is there time traveling shenanigans in this film?
No.
Wish there was.
Be a lot
Is-
cooler if you did.
Be a lot cooler if you did. That's a Matthew McConaughey one.
Alright.
Okay, alright, just fine.
And? Last question?
What the fuck? That's not a yes or no question.
Doesn't have to be yes or no, I'll answer your question.
What the fuck's going on with... Who's this Hemsworth?
Liam.
What the fuck's going on with Liam's eyebrows?
He doesn't look okay.
Like, what's
Okay.
up?
I thought you like the fact that he's
He
like
look-
a sky. He's like in the sky.
Yeah,
is he
Like,
dead?
He
Yeah.
looks like
Are you a dead man?
he
What
looks like the
happened?
tribute to a Dead NSYNC member.
The ramen hair. He's so JT. You
No,
got the
wait,
ramen
who's
hair?
the guy who died from the car?
Paul Walker?
Yeah. He looks like a Paul Walker tribute.
He kind of does.
Are we a Paul Walker tribute cast now? No.
Sorry, Paul.
We're a Liam Hemsworth tribute cast.
Rip in peace.
Yeah, Rip Liam Hemsworth.
Alrighty, well...
Taken too young.
The last song.
Yep.
A film that has been retroactively... Actually, I just got a notification. I subscribed to the email chain that... Who directed this again?
Julia Ann Robinson.
That Julia Roberts sent out. This has actually just been retroactively as of about a few minutes ago. This is a Liam Hemsworth tribute film because Liam Hemsworth died.
When?
Sandra Bullock just told me an hour ago.
An hour ago. How long was the turnaround for this film being made?
7 years.
About 7 years.
7 years.
So this film starts out with Miley Cyrus looking incredibly worried. Also, Miley, the reason she's looking worried is because she just realized her true name.
Yeah, which is?
So so in the film, her name's Meg,
Mm-hmm.
but she just realized, wait a minute, Meg's short for something. Hey, Dad, Greg Kinnear. Greg Kinnear's name in this film is Matthew McConaughey. She goes, hey, my dad, Matthew, what's my real name? And he goes, what do you think it is, sweetie? And she goes, Megan? And he goes, no, it's Megan. And then she goes,
The worst. The worst Meg.
the worst Meg.
Not
And-
even Meg, it's Mag.
It's basically Meg.
Megan.
Megan.
Ugh.
And she goes, and she looks straight in the camera. She goes, and then he goes, Matthew McConaughey, that is. He goes, and he looks dead into the camera. And goes, Nani? And she goes, that's the worst Meg name ever. Like you could have picked like Meggles,
And it would have been better.
and it would have been better than Megan. Meg isn't even a Meg. Like Megan isn't even a Meg name.
No.
Like
No.
and Matthew
refuse to
McConaughey.
accept it.
Yeah, and she goes, I refuse to accept my fate. And then she goes like this. Emoji.
This emoji, yeah.
And
This emoji.
yeah, and then Matthew McConaughey goes, believe it. Can you guys do a better Naruto impression? Yeah, he goes, believe it. And she goes, but I just, and then she runs like out.
Runs
How
out the
far
door.
away?
Just like you know when kids run away from home, how they run like
Down the street.
Around the corner.
yeah. She just runs around the corner and she's like, beans, I'm lost. Oh, also I forgot to mention she's a singer. So this whole every line she speaks is in song.
Oh.
And so she starts singing.
Because every singer just has to sing in song.
Yeah.
You have to let people know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly. And she's like starts singing. She's like, I can't believe I'm lost. This will be the last song.
Oh, no. That's why they get the title of the movie.
And then the camera like all of a sudden just goes vroom, straight in on her face, and it goes vroom, and it goes
Boom.
roll credits.
Whoa.
And then the credits start to roll, but then she does like the cheeky, and she like grabs the top of the screen and she goes, not yet. and she throws the credits away.
Oh,
She
shit.
throws them away and she goes, I haven't even met dead Liam Hemsworth yet. And so she keeps running. And she goes, this won't be...
So she's aware that she's in a movie.
Yeah, she's like Deadpool. And she goes, this won't be... And she's running. And like
Yeah.
the last song. And the camera tries to zoom in again on the roll credits.
Tries.
And she like palms it and she's like, nah! And she keeps running. And she keeps singing the song, and every time she says the last song, the camera tries, and she keeps like pushing it back, and then like, it's weird, they didn't edit it out, but they keep showing her being like, I fucking told you, I'm sick, like, stop, like, and she's talking to the cameraman clearly, and she's like, fucking quit it, seriously, like, I'm trying to do the scene, and you keep fucking trying to interrupt me, stop, like, we talked about this, read the script, like, for real.
It's weird that they didn't edit that out.
Yeah, I thought that as well, I was like, Martin Scorsese, you should have edited this out, this is a good, like, this is one of your films, and she's running. No, wait, Martin Scorsese didn't.
He
Julia
Yeah,
Roberts.
just go with it.
Julia Roberts.
In partnership with Martin
In
Scorsese.
yeah, they're actually married.
Oh.
They just got married I told you they're in the email thread. They just got married like 3 minutes ago. Really cool. I'm really happy for them. Like, quick shouts out. Like, really cool.
Nice.
And so she's running away, and you can actually, it's really nice, like, because you know, in It Follows, like, how you can see, like, the whole time, like, someone walking towards the, like, just really nice little details, like, you can see Matthew McConaughey in the background the whole time running after her, and then, if you get the Blu-ray, you get the director's cut, and, like, every now and again it cuts back to him, and he goes, I'll make sure, and he's singing, and it's, like, the camera's like that, and I'll make sure this is her last song.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's just like a murderer?
Wait, this is a horror movie?
It's both a horror movie and a tribute film.
Whoa.
Because I'll get into
This
that.
is the first of its kind.
Yeah, dude, it's like, it's wild good, this movie.
Horror tribute.
6 out of 10 on IMDb.
6 out of 10 wild good. You can quote me. And basically she's running, and also the weird thing about this film, because it's like an hour and 15 minutes long, like normal movie length.
Yeah.
And for the first like 35 minutes of it, it's just this, like just them chasing each other. And then she stumbles into Liam Hemsworth, whose name in the film is Thor. Thor's brother. Loki. Yeah. His name in this is Loki. And she's like, ugh. Like, cause she's running and he's...
Is he a ghost or is he a...
No, that's a Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
Patrick Swayze?
But isn't he dead?
That's
Is this
Patrick
a
Swayze
tribute
movie.
film to a dead man?
Just wait. I'm getting to that. And she bumps into how did I run into you? And he goes, I'm tricky. And he looks into the camera.
He looks into the camera.
And then it zooms in, and underneath it goes in brackets, because his name's Loki, but it has like a question mark. Like, get it? Get it? Get it? He's Loki, and he goes, I'm tricky. What can I say? Want to run away together? And she's like, that's weird. I've never met you before. And he goes, doesn't matter. Look how pretty I am. Look at these brows. Look at those brows. And she goes, they're so overpowering. You must be a man of good wealth and good fortune. I must have you.
Ooh.
And Loki goes,
Clean.
if you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. And he runs in the opposite direction.
Oh no.
And she's heartbroken. She just ran away from her dad, Matthew McConaughey.
Mm-hmm.
And the love of her life, Loki, the trickster, just ran away from her. But
Man, Loki's a fuckboy.
Loki's a fuckboy. If you didn't know that from watching the very first Avengers film, or Thor,
Fuckboy.
no one should watch Thor. But if you did, like, you'd know he's a fuckboy.
Yeah, Loki's a fuckboy.
And basically he runs past her, but towards Matthew McConaughey, who's on like a mission to kill his daughter. And so instead he settles with Liam Hemsworth, and he kills Liam Hemsworth on the spot.
Whoa.
Like, just
Just
like kind of like in horror movies where they just kill him.
yeah.
Like, he just does like a bit of a... He just punches him like in the nose.
Yeah.
And you know how like
Dead.
humans have like that weak point of like if you hit them in the nose like that, it goes and kills their brain.
Shut down. Hard shut down.
Yeah, it's a hard. It's like babies have the button on the head.
Oh my god.
Humans have the hit to the
Humans
nose.
and babies are different things.
Babies are not. Have you seen a baby? That is not human.
They're so cute.
They're not human.
They're adorable.
Babies are different. So you hit a human in the nose and they're dead, and he pretty much does like Loki's running straight at Matthew McConaughey. He just doos, and it goes straight up, and he dies on the spot. But because Matthew McConaughey's on such like a rampage, he's like 2 for flinching, and then he just does it twice more, which kills him doubly. Like
Whoa.
he gets double dead. And do you know what happens when you get double dead?
You don't come back.
It's yeah. You don't. First of all, you don't come back, and second of all, it's pretty much like a worse fate than wearing double denim. Like, if you get... Also, what makes it worse is if you get double dead while wearing double denim... double denim...
I'm gonna kill him.
Do you know what happens? You don't come back times 4.
Whoa.
And little did
Don't
I
like that.
tell you, because I just remembered now, he was wearing double denim.
Oh no.
So he doesn't come back times 4.
Whoa.
So that seals the fate of Loki Hemsworth, the trickster god of Asgard. And she turns around and sees her dad just doing like a doos, and she just starts crying. And she goes, maybe this will be my last song. And the camera starts to pull in, and you see her face start to go.
Fucking
And then the camera goes, whoop, like it gets scared, whoop, and it pulls back. And then she turns around, and her dad's like, her dad's eating her rubber. Like, he's absolutely biting her rubber. Is that how the saying goes?
Eating the dust?
Yeah, he's absolutely eating her dust.
Oh, that's what you meant.
What do you mean?
I could not understand
I
what
was
you were
like,
getting at.
what the hell are you talking about? Eating the rubber? What?
He was
Rubber.
he was swallowing her rubber whole. And she runs and she trips over. Also, I forgot to mention she ran so fast she ran into the future. She ran so fast that she tripped over Liam Hemsworth, Loki. She tripped over Loki's gravestone, and she turned around and she went.
Is the camera good?
And she went. And she looks at the gravestone and says, "Here lies Loki, son of Odin, son of Odin, god
It's
of
actually his last name. Is that Loki Odin's son?
son of Odin, Odin's son. Is Odin's last name Odin's son?
No.
Okay, Loki, son of Odin, Odin's son, god of love." And she goes, "My love interest." and then Greg Kinnear's character Matthew McConaughey appears from behind the stone, and he goes, "This will be the last song." And then the camera goes tight. I can't emphasize how tight the camera gets. Like, it gets tight. And he goes, "Bitch."
Can the camera see?
Can the camera zoom in? Get
Yeah.
real tight. Get
Real
real tight.
tight.
Bailey, you get tight in. You get tight in, Bailey. You get tight in. You get tight into the camera.
Get tight. Tight in. Tighter. Real tight.
Bitch. And then the movie cuts to black. And then the movie cuts to black. And then the movie cuts to black. And the movie cuts to black, and it says "to be continued."
Whoa.
And the
There's
movie
a sequel sometime soon.
and the movie cuts to black, says "to be continued" in the last song, part 2. And then in brackets, not final name. So it could be any movie that I will be talking about in weeks to come. Which
Could
is
be any movie.
It could
He's
be any
setting up
movie that
another
I've
sequel.
scheduled.
He's setting up his own sequels.
No, I didn't. It just happened to me by chance. It happens, Nance. How did I do on the film The Last Song, a Greg Kinnear movie?
I haven't seen it, but I assume very bad.
I mean,
Did I do good?
this, in terms of your previous attempts at talking about plots and stuff, this was a fantastic, exceptional performance, Bailey. This was amazing. Great job. Like, well done.
Was it the
In
Great
terms of
Canadian-
how it actually is, you're very wrong.
Oh.
You're like, yeah, you couldn't be worse.
That's interesting because I'm always so close. And that's why you hate my other ones because I just nail it on the head.
Yeah.
But this one you must have liked because I was like so far off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this movie is actually just about an estranged daughter named Veronica, which is Miley Cyrus.
Dumb.
Moves back in with her dad. Will is
Will Smith.
yeah, Will Smith.
Her dad will.
Moves in with Greg Kinnear, whose name is I forget his name.
Darren.
Yeah, Will's got Darren.
Billy Ray.
Big.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, D-Ray.
Yeah, moves in with her dad, and they connect through music again, rebuild their relationship, and there's a minor subplot with Liam Hemsworth, whose name is Will, and he's like the love interest.
Wait, is that her dad down the bottom or is that Liam Hemsworth?
That's Greg Kinnear, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure. Is it? No, maybe it is.
No, that does look like Greg Kinnear.
Yeah, that is Greg Kinnear.
Yeah,
That's
Greg
That's
Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear.
And it's got Sky Liam Hemsworth.
Sky. Oh, God arranged Liam Hemsworth.
Liam Hemsworth Skyform.
Skyform Liam Hemsworth God arranged.
Stay tuned for a Lolan version.
Stay tuned.
This does look like the Alol and Miley Cyrus.
It does.
Miley Cyrus. Yeah.
Alol and Miley Cyrus and Skyform Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, jeez.
They're here to sing the last song to change their form into pirouette form.
Oh, fuck.
Thank
At least it doesn't turn into like a fucking dishwasher.
Careful, that's the best rodent form.
No, poke it
What's your rating, Tom?
Are we? Are
out.
we?
Look, I'd give him like the 7th song out of the last song.
Wait, how many songs are there?
I don't know. I didn't really keep count.
There's a lot of songs.
There's a lot of songs. The last song though, oh boy.
George, I know you haven't seen this film, but based on what Burn said, what's your rating for me?
It's Look, no rating, but I'll leave you with a review quote.
Oh.
This will surely be Bailey Lancaster's last song.
And then the movie cuts to black.
And then the podcast cuts to
the
black.
podcast just cuts straight to black. And that's Spoilers Place. Thanks for listening, and thanks for checking a peek at this, and checking a peek at that, and checking a peek at that. I've been Bailey Lancaster.
I've been Tom Burness.
I've been Greentree George D. It's
Hey, what's your name?
Desmond.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And that's us. The boys. What did I say?
the three boys of Whoop.
The three bananas of Whoop Whoop.
Yeah,
The three banana benders of Whoop Whoop.
Nice.
Thanks for coming.
Cut to black.